It's okay. I won't hurt you.
It was not that long ago that we had How to Train Your Dragon, and we were able to meet Toothless. But now this new trailer for the live action How to Train Your Dragon has left me speechless. I know there are a lot of people that are excited to see this. First of all, I gotta be honest, when I saw this, I thought it was a fan-made trailer. I'm not even trying to be mean. I legit thought it was a fan-made trailer, and I see it's freaking Universal Pictures. Really? For real, for real? Like this? Does this not look like some fan-made? First of all, the acting, the costumes, the setup just looks, I'm sorry, it looks like something that somebody put together on YouTube. And I don't even know if that's a proper analogy to use anymore, because there are a lot of things on YouTube that people do and are able to pull off that apparently Hollywood has forgotten how to. But then we see this dude, and we see the exact recreation of a CGI dragon that just has a more hyper-realistic texture pack, but it's still CGI animated, reenacting the same movements, the same scenes with a dude that's not CG. What is the point? Why? If you were gonna do a live action and have Toothless look identical to Toothless from the Bruh, I'm dead. Like, I don't even know what, and they didn't show Astrid, but we probably know why. But anyway, this can't be real. Is it April Fool's? No, it's November. What the hell's going on? No, seriously, I'm not even trying to be mean. I know there's some of you who are gonna be like, you're just negative about everything. Okay, that's your opinion, but I think there's a general consensus though, so it can't just be me that believes that this was highly unnecessary. First of all, it has not been that long ago that we had How to Train Your Dragon. The last of the series, Hidden World, right, came out in 2019. Bro, 5 years ago. 5 years. It's been 5 years. It's not even been 10. Why are we remaking this? What are they doing? What is happening right now? I'm so confused. And then you remake it, make Toothless look identical to Toothless. He doesn't even look like a realistic version of himself. And then you take the same scene, but just oh my God, this has to be a joke. Now look at this scene. Bro, I want to go into the boardroom right now for whoever came up with this idea and slap all of them with a wet fucking rag. What were you all thinking? This looks so bad. First of all, the dude is not even lit properly. He looks like he doesn't belong to the environment. Toothless looks like, you know what's really messed up? I'm sorry. This is kind of a rant video. I am so sorry. What is really messed up is that the original Toothless did not look like this. They took this from the adaptation of the book, which I did read the series for that, was excellent. In a lot of ways, better than the movies, but the movies were their own thing. They took inspiration from that and made the movie, and sometimes when they deviate from the source material, not that great, but How to Train Your Dragon is one of those situations where they actually made it into something really good. But the original Toothless from the book series didn't look anything like this one. I think he was like green or something, and he wasn't even the same type of dragon. These are pictures of what Toothless looked like, or how he was described. So yes, they took liberty with this, but you know, they made it their own thing and made him more like a cat, which is understandable. If you're gonna make a live action only 5 years after the series has ended, which makes absolutely no sense to me, I figured they would have made him look a lot more realistic. Not like this. This crap was dog water. And funny enough, the people who were playing Astrid and Hiccup in this look more like the characters than whatever the hell we just saw and who was gonna be playing Hiccup and Astrid. See, I was thinking something more like this. And not even. Why don't you make the dragon look different? They did, like, it's only been 5 years. It's only been 5 years. Only been 5 years and you couldn't take any more creative liberty with Toothless. You made him look like a hyper-realistic version of what's already there. The actors look like ass. What are you doing, bro? What is this? On top of that, you had a chance to make something new. You had a chance to make a completely new story, but you chose to remake into live action a series that has only been, it's just been 5 years since we saw the last movie. 5. I have to keep emphasizing that. It's only been 5 years. And on top of doing all of that, you decide to make the dragons look exactly the same. And from what we can tell, at least in the scene, you're just basically remaking the CGI version. Instead, the dragons are all CGI, but now the people are live action. Bro, I can't wait till that guy, Ryan or whatever his name is, comes up and makes a video on the board meeting for this movie. Because I felt like people just went in and they were like, we need to capitalize off of How to Train Your Dragon because it's really popular. Let's make another sequel. Let's make a prequel. Let's make a story set in the universe. Now, scrap all of that. Nope, 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 nope. Let's not do that. But our first mistake is let's make a future where an ugly ass descendant and derivative of Hiccup and Toothless that looks like a milk cow are in the future with technology. Because why not? And for the movie, let's just rinse and repeat exactly the same thing. You know, let's just make the same movie, but let's make it live action. Oh, so you're gonna make the dragons look like different? We have to redesign the dragons, make them, no. Just put a new texture pack, make it look more realistic, a different type of CGI. So yes, the dragons are still gonna be CGI. They're gonna look exactly the same, just hyper realistic, and then make all the CGI humans live action. Don't change anything else, keep the same story and everything. Which, because, you know, source material and all that jazz, that would all be great, except it was, this, only 5 years has passed. Only five years, Cinco, only 5 years. But this is what you're doing. This is why people don't respect Hollywood anymore. I'm just saying, that's why AI is gonna take over, because you know how many people have made fan fictions that better stories with more creative substance than what people are being paid to do? Clearly they have too much time and money on their hands because they look like they don't know what they're doing or they don't know where they should go from here. Someone was bored and they were like, yeah, we need something for How to Train Your Dragon because we need to keep this alive. We don't want to do anything else with any effort, so let's just do everything the same, but just make the humans live action. Again, after 5 freaking years, when we already have a great series, we were fine. We don't need this, especially when you're making Toothless look identical to how he looked 5 freaking years ago. Bruh, it's been 5 years. Why? ¿Por qué? I hope this is a joke. I hope this is like a late April Fool's joke or something, or early April Fool's joke, and they accidentally posted it. I don't know. When I saw this circulating, I really could not believe it. I thought they were joking. I legit thought they were joking, because ain't no way this is real. I don't know what I was expecting, but I sure as shit wasn't expecting this. Now, I understand it could also just be this one scene, but from the few things that we've seen so far, it looks like ass. HBO puts out stuff that looks better than this. It looks like a fan-made trailer by those people who use AI or just like spend a few days throwing clips from different, more obscure movies and shows together. Is that supposed to be stoic? I can't. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I'm sorry. I feel like this video is a waste of time. And I know a lot of people are going to be confused, wondering why the internet is mad about this. And the real reason is because we're sick and tired of rinsing and repeating, copy and pasting. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Am I gonna say the trailer is absolutely deplorable? No. Maybe I'm biased because I'm just annoyed at how utterly redundant this entire thing is. Instead of getting something good or them building on it like they did with the book, they decided to just copy and paste it, and this is not even a live action remake, it's a remaster. It's possible they could have just taken the one scene in the clip that we saw for the teaser just to keep it in line with the original, and they're gonna make a completely different movie. And if they go that route and make a different story or build upon the story, which is okay, because I don't mind remakes if they build upon the story. That's why I'm kind of excited to see the Mufasa movie, because at least they're building upon the story within the universe. But two things usually happen with a remake that absolutely kill it, and it's an art to this, to making a remake good. I find that remakes, quotations, are better when they are done from one medium to the other. So if you have a story and you want to remake the story like what they did with How to Train Your Dragon's movie, then you can build upon that or just take inspiration from the source material as long as you're making it better or building upon the story. But here's one of two things that can happen, right? It's either they have a movie medium and they remake it into a so-called live action medium, and they rip from the source material, but it looks like ass and there is no creativity in it whatsoever. So it's just redundant, especially if the time in which the previous movie was released is too close to when they make the remake. It just comes off feeling like a cash grab, and it's not necessary, and people don't like that. It's either they do that or they decide to remake it and enough time has gone by, but they just completely butcher the source material or modernize the source material. The Little Mermaid is an example of this, where enough time has gone by, but they didn't remake it, as that would have been one of these situations where you could have remade it because enough time, whole generations have gone by since the original movie, so it would have been completely sensical for you to make it into a live action and just copy and paste from the source material. But they decided not only to live action it, so-called live action because most of it was CGI, but they also completely butchered the original story. And look, at the end of the day, I'm not bashing anyone who wants to see it. I mean, it's dragons. I just feel like it's redundant. Maybe I'm jaded or something. I just feel like there's so much redundance where Hollywood and all these studios feel like they don't have to exhibit any creativity whatsoever, and we'll just be like, yay, clap, 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 ooh, ooh, ooh. We'll just swallow down all the slop that you're giving us, or we'll just reward you for not being creative like you were in the past. All you gotta do is rebrand something and package it and call it live action, and we'll just swallow it up because that's the laziest and fastest way to do something without having to worry about any backlash whatsoever. I mean, it's only, as I said, I will say it again, it's probably like the 16th time I've said it, it's only been 5 years. So you cannot expect the internet to just be on board with this when it's coming out blatantly like a cash grab or like desperation. You're not mad at it, cool, sure. But if I'm gonna spend my money on something, I at least want to see some creativity. And I just feel like a lot of that could have gone into the design of Toothless, since the humans have a so-called upgrade to look realistic, to make him look realistic, not just a texture skin, but maybe a little more like a real dragon would look in the situation. Since the original one, like this one, was already heavily CGI'd, but good on them for trying things. Maybe they'll get money from it because it's How to Train Your Dragon, but so far from what I see with the acting in the trailer or what they chose to show us in the trailer, which wasn't much to be fair, it's either people are gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna see it because I'm a hardcore fan, or they're gonna be like, well, you're basically showing us an identical scene to the previous movie, so what is the point of even watching this? What, is it for people who just don't like CGI movies? But the dragons are still CGI though. I don't know. I'm gonna end the video here because I think I'm just tired. I think I'm just so tired of the creative bankruptcy that's going on. I've been listening to books on Audible. I've been discovering some series on Webtoons, watching some anime, and you can always get something new there. But with Western fantasy shows, it feels like it's more of the same. With movies, it feels like it's more of the same. With franchises, they're just rinse and repeating, retconning over and over again, chewing the proverbial cud. And for me personally, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. I want something fresh. Like Wild Robot, that was fresh. That was a great concept. I loved that movie. It was amazing. That's what I'm talking about. Can we get more like that, please?